Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Rice Owls, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Roadrunners offense will start this game off. And here he comes. This offense is built complete. First down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Riley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll go to the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Riley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there.
Way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Owls offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field.
And the ball is picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The offense starts with a short field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Roadrunners trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. The play action fake. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UTSA.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by 7 over Texas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Robinson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to run for it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A third and long coming up here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's on target and complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Fair catch called for and made. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Give to the big fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Got a man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. He's going to pass. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Santos. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and quarterback throwing a strike.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Handoff from the shotgun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The give to the tailback. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. From the gun, running back on the move. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick release by the QB. Tackle was made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Looking for space. It's Robinson. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run this play from the pistol. Rides to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big.
A shot toward the end zone. And he intercepts it. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. From the gun, the ground game. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunt. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the fullback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now on 2nd down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The offense set for a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. And he could not get loose on the run. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to burn this defensive back. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick... He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Riley. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. He's back to throw on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in San Antonio as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
And the Roadrunners will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Need to send the offense back to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Give to the fullback. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And here comes the offense on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete.
Nice job, big fella. You make a catch, you're a viable target for your quarterback and gain a couple of yards.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. On the run, it's Robinson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He makes a catch. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Riley.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The aerial assault continues. Caught close to the marker. It's Harvin. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Looking to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Averill. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Now the play fake. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the catch. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Owls.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get, and they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give out of the gun. Sweet cut there.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Feeling some heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hunt.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
The give to the fullback. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's first down Rice. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fullback's got it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Going to the running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Robinson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harvin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his play right here to make sure we win this one.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Drills him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man down the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
That's one of the only ways we're getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ballgame to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Harvin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. He's looking for an open man on second down. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Harvin. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And he's knocked down.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations. Continue to get positive.
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He'll start this drive firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
No huddle here for the offense.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man, and they convert. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
They'll line up for a second down play. He wants to throw it again. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Snap in the shotgun. Fires to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up 14 over Florida State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Smart move to keep it on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Santos. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on third down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete. complete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation